Welcome to A Girl's Guide to, the podcast designed to help generations of women enhance their minds, love their bodies, and heal their souls. I'm your host, Michaela, a girl navigating life and helping you do the same. I am so happy and grateful that you are here. Let's dive in. All right, money, 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 money. Happy Monday! No, fuck, it's Friday. It's actually not, it's Tuesday. It's literally a Tuesday right now, but you're seeing this on a Friday, so hello. Happy Friday. And if you didn't already guess, today we are talking about the green goddess of this earth and not weed that's coming this Monday. We're talking about money, 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 money. Money. Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head all day. But yes, money's fucking awesome. And there is so much of it. It is an abundant resource. Okay? It is a resource. It is simply just an exchange of goods between people, between businesses, whatever. And you can have more of it and you can have it easily. There is such a weird feeling around having conversations about money. And a lot of people have a poor relationship with it. A lot of people have a lack mentality. And I'm one of them, okay? Like I'm not going to sit here and say that my mindset around money is the best, but it definitely has improved since I noticed that the old mindset I had wasn't serving me. It wasn't benefiting me in any way. It wasn't helping me evolve into this higher version of myself who's more financially successful. If I want to be this bad bitch who's a millionaire, who can buy all of these things and support my family in all of these ways and donate to all sorts of organizations and do all the things that I want to do around financial goals, if I want to be that person, I've got to act as if I'm already her. She does not have a lack mentality around money, okay? She believes that money is the most abundant resource and that she can have it pretty much whenever and for whatever reason. The law of attraction is so fucking powerful, and people forget that it's not just powerful in a positive way. The law of attraction is powerful in a negative way too, and it is literally producing your circumstances currently. Because you're here thinking, money doesn't grow on trees, money is hard to make, I work so hard, but I barely make anything, I can't spend any money, I'm never gonna have the financial freedom I want, I'm always going to struggle with money. And then look at your circumstances. Look at you struggling with money. Why do you think that is? It's because of the energy you have around it. It's because of the mindset that you have around it, because of the thoughts that you have, the words that you speak, and the actions you take based on those things. Sure, there are other things that play a part in it, but you know me and my woo-woo-ness. I will die with the belief that you are in control more than you think you are. And there are plenty of ways for you to make more money if that's something that you currently want. But even if you don't want to make more money and you just want to have a better relationship with money, then keep listening because it's not having a good relationship with money isn't just about wanting more money. It's about having just this neutral relationship and not really looking at money as a good or bad thing, just it being there, it being a resource for you when you need it. Your money mindset can just help you feel more at peace. And that's definitely something I've been experiencing as I've been working on my money mindset, because for the last few years, not really having steady jobs because I've just been bouncing back and forth trying to figure out what I want to do and building a business on top of that. I definitely have not had great financial statuses over the last few years, okay? And I'm always real about that because I like to share all parts of my journey. And I'm super grateful that I get to live at home and I don't have to pay rent. And I definitely pay for certain things here and there, but I've had a ton of support from my family, my parents especially, and that has been wonderful. It's been great. But I obviously have financial goals as a young woman who I want to move out and I have all of those visions that I explained earlier. So, having those goals in mind, I challenged myself and said that because that old mindset is not producing anything good, I need to change my mindset. I need to start believing that money is abundant and money can come to me easily. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. And how I do it, how you can do it, is just catch yourself in the act. So when you go to have a poor when you go to say something bad about a transaction being made, maybe you had to go to the store like I did this morning to grab a couple groceries and other little necessities. It came out to like $60, I think, at Walmart, and I noticed that my initial reaction was to be like, damn, there goes $60, right? But I caught myself and I asked, how can I replace that thought, that feeling? What can I say here instead? And what I chose to do in that moment is be grateful. I'm so grateful that I had that $60 to spend on groceries and toiletries and things that I genuinely need. I'm so grateful that I have the money. Not that the money's going away, but that I had it to get something else that I needed. It's really just all about perspective, which, funny enough, that's going to be the topic for, I think, next week or the week after. I don't know, but that's coming up. That's coming up. But basically, that is just how I am currently improving my money mindset, is just catching myself in the act of having these beliefs, having these thoughts, saying these things, and being like, oh, wait a minute, that feels icky. I don't want to have that belief anymore. I want to change it to this. And over time of you doing this, just the way that the negative thoughts and beliefs were your initial reaction, the positive thoughts and beliefs will become your initial reaction. It's just all about unlearning, which is definitely my word for 2024. I had seen a few posts like, oh, what's your word for this new year? And I couldn't think of anything. But now, as the episodes progress, I've been saying unlearn all the time. That is the word. Because when you're in this place of having kind of a big transformation in your life, in your early 20s especially, but I think it can happen at any point. When you're in a stage of evolution, of transformation, you start to look at your old self kind of as this just identity that you don't align with anymore. You don't know who she is. So you start to have all of these new thoughts and ideas and beliefs that you want to adopt, and you want those to be your go-to beliefs and thoughts and ideas and words and all those things. But that old version of you is still there. She's still hanging on, right? So you have to be patient with her, and you have to kind of like bow out gracefully, right? Like, okay, that version of me, I don't align with her anymore. I don't want to think those things. I don't want to have those beliefs around money, but I've been that person for 18, 20, 25 years, however long. So I need to be patient with her as she kind of dies off, okay? And as this new version evolves and takes form. So these things that you're struggling with as far as poor money mindset, I want you to be patient with yourself. As I mentioned, give yourself grace, because it's not your fault that you have these thoughts. It's just a generational thing. And I'm not going to say that it's your parents' fault or it's my parents' fault or whatever. I think it's just how it's been. It's just a generation passed on, year after year. And if you have a poor money mindset, it's most likely because that's the mindset your parents had and that's how you were raised. So, once again, that old version of you is pretty much that childhood version of you who believed everything her parents told her, who did everything her parents did, who just thought as her parents did. But now, as this growing young woman or whoever you are, you are realizing, wait a minute, I have my own beliefs, I have my own ideas and things that I want to pursue. And it can be really challenging to step into that new version of yourself and step into those new beliefs and thoughts, especially if you still live at home like I do, where the old beliefs, the old patterns, the old version is still living. So be patient with yourself, but remember that it is up to you at the end of the day. If you're not happy with the financial status that you currently have, if you're not happy with the way that you think about money and the relationship that you have with money, it's your job to change that. And you very well can. I look at some of the people who inspire me the most, and you hear their stories, and they came from nothing. A lot of the most successful people came from nothing. They did not grow up in a successful household. They adopted those thoughts that money is abundant and money can come easily to me and I can have all of these things that I once dreamed of. But it all just comes down to believing in it and truly standing by those new beliefs and doing everything that you can to make those new beliefs your go-to beliefs and letting nothing come between you and those beliefs and being like, watch me, baby. Watch me. I'm going to make it fucking happen. And before we wrap up, I want to just say that as much as I don't think that money is everything in this world, and I'm not totally materialistic, I do believe, and this may be unpopular, but I do believe that money in ways does buy happiness and it does buy peace, and that being materialistic or whatever you want to call it is not necessarily a bad thing. I think it's just this, once again, old belief that people have had. Like, why is it bad to want more money? It shouldn't be. Money buys peace and happiness because when you have more money, you can afford things. You can afford to live. You can afford the roof over your head. You can afford the food and the clothes and even just the bare minimum. So, in that sense, it buys happiness and peace, knowing that if you have money, you're set. You don't have to struggle in those areas. You don't have to stress about that. And then, even more money can produce even more great things like vacations and buying things that you just want or being of help to different charities or however you want to spend your money. But I just don't think that we should have this icky feeling around wanting to make more money. I don't think that it's bad to want more and to say that you want more and to put it out there. In fact, I think you have to do that and you have to be so firm in your belief that the universe, your higher power, whoever sees it and is like, yeah, she's a believer. I'm gonna give her some more money. Okay? So let's drop this stigma around money. Let's drop this old narrative that, money makes you icky and it just boosts your ego and whatever. Money is, can't buy happiness. And I mean, everyone's going to have their own beliefs at the end of the day, but let me just say, if you want to be a financially successful bad bitch, then you've got to start rewiring that mindset around money. Okay? So, that's what I got for you today. A little fun chat for your Friday. I hope that you have a great weekend. Super excited for all of the February episodes that are dropping this month. So make sure you turn on post notifications for Instagram. Be posting a lot of different clips and like teasers, announcements for when episodes drop, and all of those goodies. So yes, definitely do that. And of course, any love that you can show the show, whether it be like, comment, share, subscription, any of those good things. I always appreciate it as it does help the show grow and reach more people. So thank you so much for being here. I love you very much, and I will see you on Monday with another episode of A Girl's Guide to. Bye!